Aloha and mahalo, and welcome to the Stanley Cup Finals. Yes, that is where we are. It is the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm ready. Are you ready? The Tampa Bay Lightning going for the 3-peat, and Pat Maroon going for the 4-peat against the Devil's own Colorado Avalanche. At least one former Blue is going to get a ring in the next week, 2 weeks. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of the Avalanche. I can't stand that team. Can't stand who they are, what they are, or what they stand for. My ear, it sounds a little weird in my ear, so I hope I don't sound weird to you guys. Not sure if that's me or just the way I'm hearing it. You never know with this mic. Who knows? I'm doing the best I can. Hopefully I sound good to you guys. I'm going to do a live reaction show since it's on ABC. And now this, for about time that it's on where it should be, right? This is not prime time in season, right? This isn't something in September or October or November, right? This is, I sound like I'm underwater. I wonder what's going on with my mic. Let's see if I can play with this a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's try something. There we go. That sound any better? There we go. I think that sounds a little better. There we go. No, bud, I did not see Maroon's comments. I guess I don't sound like I'm underwater anymore. Hopefully I sound a little better. Apparently Matt Lowe says I have that buttery smooth voice. Now it sounds like you're in hurricane force winds. It shouldn't. I went the other way. Well, there we go. I don't know, bud. I'm doing the best I can. Hopefully you guys are okay with, not where I wanted to go. Back. Play with the nose gate a little bit. There we go. Maybe, baby. There we go. Okay. There we go. I think I'm sounding okay. There we go. Let's go Bolts. Figures, Ryan. You bastard. Now I got my stuff off. There we go. Okay, I think I'm good. Golf King says I sounded fine, buttery smooth, gross. Well, that's my voice. I'm gross. The Springfield Thunder Blues are in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. They're up 1-0. They just started the second period. Springfield's power play has just gone away. Gone away. I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, now I don't know what to say. Wow. Oh my goodness, Ryan. Okay, so what are we looking at? What are we watching for here? Now, I said earlier that there are three former Blues that have a chance of getting a ring. You have Johnson, and I can't remember his first name. It slips my head. From the Avalanche, he was the Eric Johnson. He was the Blues' #1 overall pick, 2006, and Blues ended up trading him away after the golf cart incident and some other things. Is what it is, but he's no longer here. He's there and been there for a long time. He's one of the old guard, right? And then on Tampa Bay, we have two players. One we know very, very well, right? We're watching for the Avalanche fans to be worried once again. Yeah, I think they're worried. I really do. To be honest, I'll tell you this. If the Avalanche win this, I want them to sweep. And the reason I want him to sweep is purely purely personal, or it means the Blues were the only team that beat them, and that's how close we are to a cup. Right? And we took them to overtime once and to the last 5 seconds before overtime again. Right? Yes and no. Yes and no. I think that they've had the easiest path in with goalies, but not with the teams that they faced. Right? Not with the teams they faced. We'll get into that a little bit. We'll talk about that a little bit. They got lucked out. They lucked out. Oh, the other guy, Pat Maroon, and the other guy. Let's see. Does anybody else who knew who the third guy is? Former St. Louis Blue that could get a ring tonight, or not tonight, after this series. No, they had Smith in the first. They didn't have a backup goaltender against the Oilers, right? Elliott, that is correct. Matt Lowe says he mentioned it in his first comment. I might have missed that, Matt Lowe. Let's see. Let's go there. No, Matt Lowe, I don't see where you were at, bud. Okay, here we go. This is what he meant. Habs haven't faced a contender since they played us. Took out Benner. I really think they're in for a rude awakening. I kind of do too, bud. I kind of do too. Might as well call Will Smith the backup goaltender. I don't know, man. For me, the Avalanche are just a dirty team. They just feel dirty. Every time we've seen them play, they've been dirty. He's not a goaltender that made this team this far. Yeah. Goaltender. This is the thing. This is the, well, Will Smith. They're not talking about Will Smith. They're talking about what's his name? I can't think of the name of the goalie now. The first name of the goalie for the Oilers, something Smith. I can't spit it out. Oh man. I know someone. Mike Smith. There we go. I couldn't spit it out. That's not a complete true statement. I think. I think he got. No, you're not dumb. You're not dumb at all, Tanner. Not dumb at all. I don't think that that's the case. I just think that the Oilers weren't ready. The Oilers just weren't ready. I mean, they put it all on the line against against Calgary, and just it went the other way, right? Springfield is still holding their own. They're up 1-0 with 16:13 to go in the second. Maroon was talking about the fire pot and the Lightning have as far as all-star players and skilled players in that interval. Yeah, but we've talked about stats before. It doesn't always mean something. Sometimes, it's just like Lindgren. Mike Lindgren went 5-0 with the Blues. Was he the best goalie the Blues had? I'm still a no on Neighbors next season. I want him to get that year of the AHL. I paid for AHL TV. So, AHL.TV, I think for the remainder, it was $30 and I started watching before when the conference finals started. So, Wendy, I guess Wendy's doing a live stream. So yeah, I'm doing one too, Wendy. So, we can compare notes later. Yeah, and they still got some ways to go, but I still think you're looking. He's playing against boys, right? He's playing against boys, and I want him to get time against men first. I know that, but what I'm saying is Edmonton was not ready to play that series. Edmonton, when Edmonton came into that series, they put all their all into the Battle of Alberta, and when that series came along, they just weren't ready for it. Right? They weren't ready for it. Didn't matter what goaltender was going to be in there. You know what? It'll be a month. It'll probably be 2 months before that schedule comes out. A month to 2 months before that schedule comes out, Brad. Neighbor's going to be another Thomas. I think he can, but he can also get ruined if you bring him up too soon. Right? That's one thing. So I am working on an article. I'll probably work some more on it tonight. Help get it out in the next couple of days. Basically, I'm calling the article Reload or Rebuild. What should the Blues do? And if if you just look at the surface, you could say reload. That's all they need to do. Reload. That's it. Reload a little bit. We're good to go. Man, they've only allowed 9 shots to the Rockets through almost the first half of the game. But if you're looking down the road a little bit, which is GM should be doing, and you're looking at next year and all those free agents you got, right? I would like to. I think that you have to look at the possibility of not just a reload but a rebuild, right? Oh, I hate this commercial. I absolutely hate this commercial. This is the one where they're passing the puck and they skip teams. And I don't like it. Right? I think they should have had them pass it off to a player on the Blues, not just, skip them over. But that's just my feeling. Thoughts on the Blues playing in KC? Well, they've been doing that for a couple of years now. I think it's pretty neat, but they overcharged for that game something fierce. Brown and Torpachenko make the lineup before Neighbors. Well, Torpachenko's already there, and Brown should be there. Brown's on a 2-way, so he could go back down. Neighbors just needs that year, I think. Even been there. Calgary, mini us. I had LA a better chance. And actually, I got to get a hold of my buddy up north. I think he won our pool there, or he will win it. Let me see here. I know he's ahead of me. Yeah, Richard. He's got me by 20-something points. He can get 100. If the Avalanche win, he gets 100 points. He'll have 330. I'll have 313. The Drop podcast will have 313. I dropped all the way to 3rd. Wow, the Drop, Lance from the Drop, he's got a chance in there. If Tampa wins this series, Lance is going to end up winning it. He went from being in last place to having a chance at first place. Right? The Rangers screwed me. I had the Rangers going on, and since they didn't, Michael Coppeletti could jump ahead, jump up into second if he gets his thing. I don't think anybody else. Oglethorpe could jump 228. He could jump up a few spots. He could jump up to about 3rd, I guess. He could go from 8th to 3rd, I think. But I think everybody else is pretty well set. Yep, everybody else is set. Right? Nobody else could get any further. Their points are done. Is what it is. Right? Richard, the Drop podcast, then me, then Michael Cappelletti. Those are the ones that have the and then one more, Oglethorpe. Those are the ones that have the chance at winning that. Well, not winning it, but getting in there. Right now, it's between Richard and the Drop, depending on who wins. Right? If the Avalanche win, I come in second. If Richard wins and I come in second. If Tampa wins, the Drop podcast will win it with Mike Cappelletti coming in second and Oglethorpe coming in 3rd. By just a little bit, by like 8 points over Richard. So I think I'm still happy with what I did. I'm still happy. I think Lance should be happy too with where he's at. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate you. Um, I saw Brown was on one way. I thought I'd have to look back at that. I thought he was on a two way. I'd have to look back at that, Kevin. I thought he was on a two way. Um, Giving Lance some love, and I love all of you. And give me, Tammy Pemberton, Brad Pond, John Hefner. Thank you for the thumbs in the air. Greatly appreciated. As we get ready to go. So who are your picks? Who's your pick? Not for the series, but for the game. Who's going to win this game? What's your picks for today's game? Right? What are some of the things you're hoping to see? Oh, that's right, Brad. Happy birthday. Your birthday was on Monday. We missed it. Sorry I didn't do a show, buddy. Sorry I didn't show. Joshua is a UFA, RFA, right? Let me look at that again. So for the Blues this season, I have to go back a little bit. The Blues have a few they have a few minor leaguers that are UFAs that have to get dealt with. But we're not in a bad position, to be honest with you. Right? We're not in a bad position at all. Actually, I think we're in a good position, and that's kind of what my article's about. The things that do you basically do you go all out and try and win it next year and then not care about after, or do you look ahead? So this year our UFAs, and we've talked about this before, are Bozak and Perron, Letty and Husso, with two RFAs, Prunovich and Mikola. That's the major league roster. Now the one that kind of sort of matters is the minor league roster, and this is a little different. You have Sam Annis, Dakota Joshua, who's a G6 free agent, meaning that you might get something for him. Mackenzie McCachran and James Neal are all UFAs, and then you have the RFAs of Will Bitton, Tanner Kaspick, Clem Costin, Hugh McGing, Nathan Todd. There's a lot of money there, right? There's a lot of money there. You have Tommy Cross and Charlie Lindgren are UFAs also. So there's some minor league money that you need to make sure that their contracts don't put you in. If they have to come up, that they don't put you in, that you're able to cover those contracts. So that's something to look at. Now, you were talking about Brown, so let's see what Brown is. I'm trying to look now to see. Oh, he is on a one-way. He is on a one-way. For 22-23, yep, his minor salary is the same. So he's on a one-way, $750,000. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Right? He'll be an RFA when the contract's over, so it really doesn't matter. But it is what it is. So, yep, he's on a one-way. You were right, bud. You were right. I want to see how Vasilevsky holds up. That's cool, Brad. That's cool, man. Hope you can get something signed for him. Avs come out slow. Boats better strike first. Avs win tonight. I think that I don't know. I think that the Bolts are going to surprise them. Right? You got to remember the Bolts just came off a plane too. They haven't had a lot of rest, so and they got Point back. That's going to be huge. I hope so. I hope so. Right? So, we're going to kind of keep an eye on this game. Oh, Springfield's up 2-0. There we go. Didn't see who scored. I don't have that up right now, but they are up 2-0. Oh, here comes the Star Spangled Banner, so I'm going to be quiet while that's going on. He's lip syncing. She lip synced that something fierce, and it popped up really at the beginning. They had trouble getting the voice to line up, so that's why the camera was everywhere but her mouth. Oh my goodness. What junk that was. Yeah, but that was a different thing. I think we you know, we had a little bit of we there was some there was you know, different thing though. I think that I don't know. Yeah, I get your point. I just think that's a little different, especially in the finals. And not only that, we did practice at altitude. We just didn't get the extra day up there, and Colorado got the extra day up there, right? Kemper's numbers, man, they're pedestrian. I mean, they're pretty much what Bennington's were. Here we go, face off. Tampa ends up winning it, gets it puck in deep. Oh wow, man! I'm just watching the game, trying to see what I see and what I can go and. Oh, I agree, Matt Lowe. They are the worst. They absolutely are the worst. They don't even come close to being real fans. And this is one of my biggest issue with the Avalanche. The majority of those fans didn't start following until this year, right? They're the fakest fans in the league. And I brought that up. You don't remember Markle? I brought that up with Markle, and he agreed with me, right? Bennington, and I'm guessing Hoffer. Brad. The icing. I just think I don't look at Jared Mindar. I think he's one of the worst coaches in the league, and not the way some of the things that he said, how he tried to play that the Kadri thing, and yes, I'm still not over the Kadri thing. I don't think I'm ever going to be over the Kadri thing. I think I need to do a song like from Encanto. We don't talk about Bruno till we don't talk about Kadri. We don't talk about Kadri. No, no, no. We don't talk about Kadri. He's a butthole. Well, I'm going to stay on, E. You can watch the game, and I'll catch you. Just this stream's going to keep running. I'm just going to react to what I see and talk about it. And, if you stay with me, you stay with me. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm going to turn it up a little bit more in my ear so I can hear what's going on. The one thing, see, this is the thing that I think you're going to see the Avalanche face that they haven't faced. And this is, we talked about, what they did against Tuso and that the thing that Vasilevsky is like Bennington is that he can play the puck. And the Avs are not, when you get a goalie that plays the puck, it takes away part of the game. And there's Vasilevsky, got a point blank shot, and he holds it on. Right? So Colorado gets the first shot of the game. And their fans are so, "Yay, let's cheer, we got a shot, we got a shot, oh yay, we got a shot, we're so smart, we can cheer." Right? Rantanen put that, they're talking like Rantanen did all this great stuff and he put the puck right here in his chest. Right here. Right? Okay, no, he didn't do anything. Yeah, mine too. Yeah, the ads are set up right now, so scary. They get plenty of offense from their defensemen. We're going to slob that knob. We're going to slob the Avalanche knob, just like all the media does. We have to. Oh, man. Yes, I know he had thumb surgery. I know he had thumb surgery. Think about this. Think about all the guys that played with broken ribs, broken, you know, things like that. And Kadri can't play because he broke his thumb. My tummy hurts. I can't play. Right? I don't know. Well, sorry, guy. I mean, I just got it on ABC on my general cable. So, that's what I'm watching it on. I'm sure if you watch it on ESPN Plus or something like that, it might be delayed. See, there, Vasilevsky just played the puck, and that's where that's the thing that the Avalanche took away from when they took Bennington out was that extra defenseman, and that was messing them up. Right? It was messing them up. It messed them up in game one. That's Bennington played the puck, led to the yep, you said that, Brad. I can't show it more than one time, bud. Right? I thought they got Sakic before that. They said in the offseason. I thought they got Sakic during the trade deadline last year. Maybe I was wrong. I have to think about it. Well, it's a track meet to start with, and we kind of expected that. Oh, that was offside. I didn't even look at that was offside, but they've destroyed what offsides is now. Oh, Springfield up 3-0. I mean, right now with 6 minutes to go in the second, Springfield up 3-0. The likelihood that this is going to be a battle of St. Louis minor league teams is looking better and better. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it. I love it. There. Oh, now they called an offside. We're not going to stay. Colorado. Well, there they go, slobbing on the Avalanche again. Oh, Jared Bernard, he's the greatest coach. It took him 5 years. He had to build everything. And here they are now. They've had every advantage. The league's made sure that they got here, but Jared Bernard's great that he did it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I gotta love it. I gotta love it. Will Bitten. Will Bitten was that. Yes, I have heard of him. I don't know a lot. I'd have to look it up. I think I was looking at it a while ago. Bitten. I got to go back a little bit. Bitten's young. We got him in a trade. I'm bringing up the trade now. We got him from the Minnesota Wild. Yeah, we got him from traded. Got him from the Minnesota Wild. I don't remember. We'd acquired his rights. I don't remember what that trade was. I'd have to probably look at it a little bit more. He was drafted in 2016 by the Montreal Canadiens. Signed his entry-level deal 2 years later in 2018. Got traded from the Canadiens to the Wild. Spent most of the time in the minors. Was on the taxi squad a little bit. He is. Let's see. Let me go back and take a look at this guy. From Ottawa, right? He's 23, younger guy. Drafted 70th overall, so second or third round pick in the 2016. Signed 2 contracts worth 3.35, but he's never made that much. Oh, penalties coming up. Penalties coming up. Look at his trade history here real quick. Okay. We gave up Nolan Stevens for him. We gave up Nolan Stevens for Will Bitten. That's who we gave up for him. Oh, I see. Oh, so they're calling Manson. Oh, actually, that's one where that's right. That's a right call for a change. So far he is, but he's showing something. I think he might get some time up. He might get some time up, right? No, I've heard his name. I know he hasn't come up for the Blues, but I've heard his name. I know that they like him, right? Well, we got Tampa on the power play. Kucherov over to Cirelli, just missed it. Oh, they're firing the puck. And it gets cleared by the Avalanche. No, Tampa looks really good. Tampa looks really good. Oh, there we go. Was that for the teams? Okay. Oh well. Okay, Ash. Ash is getting on my case. Ash doesn't like that talk. Sorry, Ash. I apologize. Yeah, there are some really good chances right here. Oh, Palat should have fired that away. Oh man, I don't see how they haven't scored on this. Wow. And I don't understand why Vasilevsky didn't play that. He should have played that right there. Go. How the Avalanche get away with the pressure they put on in the offensive zone, I don't understand. Because you know, any other team you put that much pressure on, you get burned, and the Avalanche never seem to get burned. Oh, I know what that's all about. I know all about breathing in humidity. Trust me. Right? That was one thing. I was in Saudi Arabia for a while, and we had to do some work. We had to replace a steam valve in 110-degree heat, man, and it got to a point where they came. You know, Doc came out to see us. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure what happened there, but somehow the Avalanche got a cheap goal. I'm not sure what happened there, and all the Avalanche fans. Oh my goodness. Not sure what happened there. It snuck past him. Yeah, that's a good goal. Crappy goal, but a good goal. Yeah, but we were trying to change. You know, I don't know if you've ever dealt with it, but a steam valve. I mean, it really shouldn't have been that hard, but the steam, because of it going through there and this being outside, the bolts were all rusted, so we had to cut them. Right, we had to cut. We spent all day trying to change this thing, and then we had to go find new bolts. Yeah, it was not a fun day. Not a fun day at all, man. We when we were both done, they made us both go get me and my buddy made us both go get IVs that day, right? And I was supposed to go to dinner with somebody that night, with some expats that we had met. Yeah, a little hard getting out of the ship that day, man. That was not fun at all. Well, let's see what the if I want to see the answer now. How does Tampa Bay answer back? Right? You see it again, just there. You know, the Tampa tries to come out, and Colorado is so aggressive that you can't get the puck out. You know, and then when you do get the puck out, they're there. All right, when they're there, so they steal the puck, and now they have an opportunity. It just seems like if you want to come out, you got to come out on your own, or you got to try something else to get away from them. But the pressure of the Avalanche, it's amazing because you don't see it work with any other team. That's what gets me. I see no other team do this because it fails. Right there, you go. Here it is again. You know, a turnover. I don't think it's the speed. I think it's just that. Oh my God. Oh, this is going to be hard to watch already. That's two soft goals Vasilevsky's given up. Wow, it looks like Hefner was right. Absolutely looks like Hefner was right. Well, I feel sorry for Tampa. I mean, this is just, you can't get the puck out, and I don't get it. I don't understand how they can do what no other team in the league can do. Really, no other team can do that. You will not see any other team in the league be that aggressive because you usually get burned. How they don't get burned is just a shock to me. Right? It's a complete shock to me. Erickson Krieger, thanks for joining us, bud. We greatly appreciate you being here, bud. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, McDavid, they are, and I don't get it. During generations playing with the Nukes, priest used to come visit us on the flight line in a cookie bus. Give a cookie and an OJ. Yeah, abs are all over him. I agree, and I don't understand it. I don't understand how they can do this, how they can have this pressure, how it doesn't burn them, right? Yeah, they were solid in game one and almost lost that game and should have lost that game, to be honest with you. As bad as St. Louis played, they should have lost that game. The Avs should have lost that game. Offsides. Finally figured out how to call it. Right? I disagree with you there, bud. I'm with you there, Ashley. I disagree there. True. Everyone claps his back because of the speed. Someone needs to stay high to start out. Great, good point, Chris. Good point. It's not boring, that's for sure. I mean, it's fast paced, but there's things about it that I don't like. You know, the right now, it looks like Tampa is playing into Colorado's hands and not playing their game already. You know, in the very beginning of this, right? So at the end of the second, at the end of the second, our boys are up 3-0 on the Rockets for a chance to play for the Calder Cup. Let's see here. I'm trying to see the stats here. See if I can pull it up. Trying to see who's got the goals. They got a goal by Nathan Todd. Dakota Joshua. And by Matthew Pekka. There we go. Pekka opened the scoring at 6:45 in the first. At 9:33 of the third, or the second, Dakota Joshua got the second goal of the game, and the third goal came from Nathan Todd at the 13:31 mark. Yeah, the Avs are shaky early on. I will agree with you on that. Not sure why they are like this, but that's kind of what it is. They have no answer for McCarr early. He is dominating the play once again. You just got to hit him. Hit him. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Maroon put a shot on net. Oh, Maroon got around. No, he wasn't. No one Maroon. Belmar. Perry had a pretty good chance and didn't take the shot. He probably should have taken that shot, but he waited. Wow. It's just amazing what they're doing. Shots are 9-6 for Colorado. Right? It just shakes my head, man. Shakes my head. Oh, now that's interference. That's absolute freaking interference. You got to call that. He held him up completely from trying to get to that puck. That was absolute interference. That's a definition of interference. The puck's in the corner. The guy's in front of the, up in front of the net, 20 feet away, and you're holding him up. You're pushing him. You're holding him up. That's interference, right? You need to call these textbook penalties, Absolutely need to call them. They've been getting away with interference. They've been getting away with holding the stick. They've been getting away with cross checks. They've been getting away with all kinds of crap. Right? Buzz! 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 It was an Avs player, good hockey player. What do you mean? Right? No, an Avs player was holding up a Tampa Bay player from getting to the puck. It was absolute interference. Absolute interference. I mean, it was a definition of interference, to be honest with you. Right? The puck goes right into the corner, and you're pushing them away. Right? Now you're being facetious. Now I see your sarcasm. All right, if you're going to throw sarcasm, you got to give me a hint. Yeah. Cale Makar is a brilliant player. He does everything right. Can't do anything wrong. Doesn't matter what penalties he commits. He does everything right. Avalanche are so good. They're just so good. That's what the league says we're supposed to say about how good they are. So I'll keep saying that. Wow. So let's see what Tampa can do. Tampa needs to get back into this game. And all it takes is one goal. Right? One goal right now. Well, I don't think he is. That's for sure. That was an ill by shot. Ah, there we go. That's what they needed. The puck luck. Make your own puck luck. That's what they just did, and that's how you're going to beat Kemper. 2-1, Avalanche. There we go. Since Avalanche won't give him the horn, I'll give him the horn. Yeah, nice goal. Nice, smart goal by Paul. I mean, he was there. He didn't. He stayed with the puck. Nice goal. Nice goal. Oh, Kemper's half his body was outside the post. I mean, that's how he always plays. He's really that bud. Way to go, Ryan. Just for you, bud. Right. Well, let's see what this does now. I said they just needed one like that. I just talked about that. Nope, you don't. It's all Kemper's fault. There's nothing to do with Paul tipping it and then keeping his stick there and hitting it again. Right? I like him too. They started getting a cycle on and then blew it. There you go. See, that's what Vasilevsky's got to do. That's the thing that right there. You want to know how you beat this? Beat that? You want to know how you beat that? You beat it by um, the goalie playing the puck, right? You'd beat it like that. Kadri is out, 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 out. Yeah, thumb enhancement surgery, so he can hitchhike a little bit better. Yeah, I think Vasilevsky's going to have to start playing the puck a lot more. Right? I think that's the way you beat, and that's what the thing the Blues were doing. They were when they had Bennington in and he was playing the puck. They were beating that stuff. Oh, wow, that was perfect and just missed. Puck was just a little bit too hot. Come on, Hagel. Got a cycle going. Got a good cycle going, and then it gets beat up. Oh, but they're back on it. Why was that play offsides? He jumped that puck from the inside. That shouldn't have been an offsides play. See, that's the thing that I'm upset with because now the refs have redefined what offsides is, right? They absolutely have redefined what offsides is. And that's that's what sucks because it's been completely redefined. Completely redefined. Right? That is a good point, Ryan. A very good point. I don't think it will be. I really don't. I think maybe early it was, but I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, delayed offsides. I agree with that. But they went and called it offsides, right? Uh, yeah, that to me just wasn't. He when he threw that puck in, he was on our side of the blue line. He wasn't over, and then he crossed over. That was not an offsides play. They even whistled it offsides before he touched it. That was a delayed offsides all the way, but now all of a sudden it's offsides. I don't get it. Right? They're going to call stuff that they've changed what offsides is. That's my issue. That has absolutely changed what offsides is. Right? Oh, let me see. What do we got here? Charles Jenkins, Chris Shockey, Tammy Pemberton, Brad Pond, and John Hefner, thank you so much for throwing your thumbs in the air. We greatly appreciate you. If you're doing it on YouTube, thank you so much. I can't see who your names are, but I appreciate you just as much as I do them. The referees, we gave them an extra bribe, but they let a goal in, so I don't know if I'm going to take that bribe back or not. I'll have to think about that. No, we cannot. That's going to happen, right? Habs needed a line change. I like that. That's exactly what the last play was, but five minutes to go in the opening period. See here. I did pull up the stat sheet, so we can go over that at the end of this period. We'll cover the stats, what they are, all that fun stuff. Well, The Springfield Thunder Blues are 20 minutes away from their first ever Calder Cup Finals. Oh, Thunder Blues. You worried me when you lost Game 6, but I'm glad you're ready for Game 7. The number that's jumping out at me right now that's concerning me is the attempts. You're only looking at 16 attempts for Tampa, 15 for Colorado. Colorado's 10 of those 15 have been on net, or only 6 of the Avalanche 18 have been on net, or 16 have been on net. Pardon me. Oh, tripping. Oh my goodness, that's not tripping. Oh, come on. That's got dive written all over it. Oh my goodness. Absolute dive. Absolute dive. Absolute dive there. Yeah, I know. No, he's paying their paychecks. Right? Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let's see this one. The last one wasn't a trip at all. McKinnon was a dive. Oh, we're so stupid. We don't know anything about hockey, but we'll show this sign because we got a penalty. You cheated us. Oh, come on. That's a dive, too. Oh, my goodness. That's a dive, too. Absolute dive. Wow. Oh, bullshit. That was an absolute dive. That's what should have been called. Right? Unfreaking real. Come on, Vazzy. Good block shot. Come on, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Nice, Favy. Oh, you didn't call that a trip? I mean, every time they fall down, you're calling a trip. Well, there goes that. That was a horse shit to begin with. Should not have been. Neither one of those should have been penalties. Neither one of them were tripping in my eyes. Neither. In fact, they were more. What do you call it? They were more dives. Oh no! You watch that with McCarr. I mean, that puck. That was he gets touched and he just starts waiting to fall down. I'm sorry, that was a dive. Wow. Yeah, it shouldn't have been. Wow. Yeah. Absolute embellishment on both of them. Both those trips were embellishment. If the Blues would have gotten those penalties, I'd have been screaming that that was embellishment. Believe it or not, right? I would have absolutely been screaming embellishment on that. Yeah, somewhat. Whoop, whoop, we're stupid. Whoa, we be stupid. Whoa, what? Oh my God, I hate that. That's so annoying. There's a few teams out there that do it. Nashville does it. The Avalanche do it. Oh, it's so freaking annoying. That's almost as annoying as Chelsea is Dagger. Right? Get that cycle going and have nobody there on it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 49 seconds left. And right now I'm just watching pure crap. I mean, they played the 5-on-3 right, but you get set up like that for that long. Wow. I don't know. That was actually pretty close to being goaltender interference. If his stick is just a little bit closer, they could have called goaltender interference on that. But how I don't get it. I don't get how they're always where the puck is. Right? They're always where the puck is. Right? Always. Wow, they don't play again till Saturday? Today's Wednesday. Friday. Wow. 2 days. Wow. Usually it's only a day off. Oh my goodness. Let's make sure the Avalanche have as much rest as they need. Wow. Tampa's got to just do something here. Oh, that's the end of the first. Right? End of the first. And it's pure junk, guys. Pure junk in my eyes. It's almost not worth watching. And I'm not probably not going to stay on for the whole game because right now there's only four of you here that think I'm worth listening to. And that's great. I love that you guys do, but to stay on that long with, not a lot going on. Um, yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is there had to be something scheduled at the Pepsi Center. Right? That's it. Or not the Pepsi Center, the Bell Center, whatever they call it now. Oh yeah, he had every right to be pissed. He got screwed. They both did. Right? Neither one of those were trips. Neither one of those were textbook trips at all. I put my stick across your legs and you fall down, that's not a trip. Okay? That's not a trip in any way, shape, or form. Especially when you fall 5 steps later. You know, a trip is the skates getting taken out from under you. You know what? I will do that. I'll stay on through the T-Birds. There's 14:25 to go in the third. They are still up 3-0. Shots are 35-23 for the Thunder Blues. Hey, Shekel, how you doing, bud? How you doing, my friend? Right? And I can only take so much of. I can only take so much of ABC's love affair with the Avalanche. I can only take so much of it. Lindgren's in net tonight. That kind of surprised me that he's in net tonight. I thought that Hoffer would start, but Hoffer pretty much had a bad game the last game, so that is why Lindgren started. But Lindgren's playing the way he needs to play in this game. 3-0. If he gets a shutout, nice. Lindgren's playing for a contract. You got to remember that. Lindgren is absolutely playing for a contract. What does the K stand for in K-pop? Korean? Right, there you go. Simping is the word you're looking for. Their love of Bendar in the apps. He says, not too bad. I have never been so little excited. Yeah, I know. I'm with you, my friend. I'm with you. I am with you. All right. Well, we got our Thunder Blues doing what they need to do, and Lindgren's been dead on there. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Did he just make a glove save? Wow, did he just make a hell of a glove save? That should be 3-1. That was making the saves you're not supposed to make. That's what I look for in a goalie. Making the save you're not supposed to make. Right? That's what's important to me. Those are the elite goalies. Right? And I think Bennington is getting back to that point. I'm looking forward to seeing Bennington next season. I really am. I really am. I can't, especially, you know what? He's going to have a hell of a chip on his shoulder. Oh, is he going to have a chip on his shoulder? Right? He's going to have a huge chip on his shoulders. AHL.TV. It's a paid service. It's a paid service. AHL.TV. You can go to theahl.com and find it. But it is a paid service. I think it's $9 a game, or it's $30 for the season. All right. They got someone's parents at the game. I couldn't tell who it was. I can't listen to it because if I turn it on, it'll play over the thing there. So I probably could do this and kind of listen to it. There we go. I got it going. I don't think you guys can hear that. Oh, McGinn just missed the backhand, blown in front and missed. Wow. Wow. That could have put this game away. Wow. That could have just put this away. What's up, Shockey? What's going on, bud? Can you hear that or not hear it? I have the AHL game in my ears right now, but I don't know if you can hear it or not. Hopefully you can't, because I'll get in trouble. But wow. Wow. There we go. Thanks, Matt Lowe. Joshua win the draw back. All right. Now, the Val Rockets is the Montreal Canadiens minor league team, and man, that bodes well for them. I think if they do a rebuild and bring some of these guys up, they're going to be sitting pretty. I really do. I think they're only a year out with some of these guys they got. And the Blues, oh my goodness. You look at the Blues, and depending on how many of these guys they bring back, the Blues have a really tough, hard decision to make, and really, I think it's going to be like a look at the idiots running around there in Colorado land. Oh, I'm so dumb. I don't know what happens in hockey, so I'll run around and look like this. Oh, yay! Right? Wow. Would you feel better about the ads if they didn't hurt Bennington, and if they didn't win left? Or is it just me? I'm tired of. Actually, no, I would not feel better about the Avs at all. I cannot stand, and I've hated the Avs for a while. 90% of my hate. Well, let's put it this way: a large portion of my hate is the fact that they have Kadri, and the other part is their fans. Right, and you know why you sit there and say that I like a dynasty. I do. I like a team that goes out there and does what they need to do year after year. I like that. I wish the Blues were that. I want the Blues to have that dynasty. We had it coming in the 90s, and it went away. Right? We had it in the 90s, and we let it slip through our fingers. Right? Alexandrov's been playing some nice hockey for the Springfield Thunderbirds. Annis has got a good stick. He's played some good two-way hockey during these playoffs. I look at what we have down on the farm, and I think we're at that point where we could really do something. Pekka kicked the puck to Neal, who just missed the goal. Wow, I mean they're flying around. They want to put this game away. All right, just over 10 minutes left. 10:48 and counting. Oh wow, they have got Laval running around circles. Laval doesn't know what to do right now. Right? I gotta work on my articles for you guys. Let me ask you this. I'm doing an article. Working on two articles. I'm working on one for the Blues and one for the NHL. What site would you rather see my articles on? Would you rather see them on Full Press Hockey or Inside the Rink, or would you rather see them on the St. Louis STL Fan Report? Let me know. Let me know if you're there. So you coach the Bolts. What do you say, and what do you change? Um, I say I look at Vavileski and I say, okay, man, we need you to play the puck a little more. Anything that goes down there that's not an icing, get in there and play it. Get it out. And second thing is, if you're going to take that puck behind the net, find that lane, bring it out yourself. Don't just make a pass because they're everywhere. Bring it out yourself. Let them overcommit and find that open guy. Right? Start putting the puck up in the air on your passes coming out of the lane. Right? And that's one way to do it. You get your puck up in the air a little bit. Right? 9 minutes to play in the Eastern Conference Finals. Springfield's still up 3-0. They're up. Looks like is it 37 shots? 37 shots for the Thunderbirds, 27 for the Rockets. So they're out shooting them by 10. Oh, Lindgren, another great save. Another great save. Yeah, they're playing good, solid. The Thunder Blues are playing good, solid hockey. Yes, I call them the Thunder Blues. Well, there's one person that wants it on the fan report. I appreciate that. Right? You might be the only one, but My only concern with putting on the fan report is that a lot of websites or a lot of groups won't let you share it if I put it on there. And if I put it on the other ones, you can possibly share it. But, it is what it is. Either they're going to get read or they're not going to get read. So, and part of the reason they don't get read is people don't know about them. They don't get shared, they don't get put out, or I get blocked, which is bullshit, If I could get them shared more often, I would. If people would share them more often, great. But, if we could get my ban lifted from some of these groups so I can start posting my stuff again, right? But, it is what it is. Well, I appreciate that there, bud. Jackal likes the fan report. I mean, I want to get the fan report back up and running, and that's one thing. I want to get more writers for the fan report. I can't do it all, and that's the problem, because what's happened with the fan report, it becomes a daunting task. When you're the only writer and you have to write every day, it's too much, trying to do and it weighs you down, and it's not, there's no help. I'm the only one on the fan report right now. Everyone else who was there at one point or another has either left me or screwed me. Right? And I think Ashley's mad at me because I haven't seen her respond. Sorry, Ash. I got a little R-rated and she didn't like that. I let the sailor out. Right? On which one? I'm not sure what you're talking about there, bud. Well, the Pekka was a power play goal. There's good. Use the rocket. No. I was using some R-rated language before, and some people, some like it, some don't, and I get it, right? I want to appeal to everybody, so sometimes I need to not let the sailor out so much. I don't think Ashley's really upset with me. She's also driving, so I get it. This game concerns me being 3-1, not the Springfield game. Springfield game's right where it needs to be, right? I am happy with the Springfield game. And it looks like, well, how about this, Mike? I say none, right? I say none until the season starts, right? And and I'm actually kind of working on an article about this, right? The only way I make a trade right now is and I've still got to do some research on this. Let's say Letty decides not to resign here for whatever reason, right? Letty doesn't resign here. Well, you need a defenseman. You really do. I think you need to come back with that. Yes, he is looking very good. Oops, don't want to put you in timeout. Yeah, Sideburns is looking really good, right? He's made some solid saves here today, and I like him. I like him a lot, right? Seven minutes and 30 seconds to go before they get back to a Calder Cup final, and a spring from Springfield hasn't gone in 31 years. And this team's this is their first time in the playoffs. So I'm going to look at some of the free agents. I'm going to look at some defense, see what defensive free agents are out there. I really think you need to find a guy that's going to be in that $3 million range, right? It all comes down to what it comes down to what you can sign Perron for, right? Perron is going to stay in St. Louis, and it's how long of a contract and what you can sign him for. And every contract that you sign is not for this season. It's for next season, right? It's what money you're going to have available next season. Next season, not the season come up, the season after, in 23-24, you're going to have, get a load of this, you're going to have, no, there won't. I disagree with that. I absolutely disagree with that. I think that there's not going to be as many free agents as you think, and They've only got $26 million to spend amongst 12 guys. They're not going to have the money. Nobody does. A lot of guys are going to have to take pay cuts. And I think that's what some players are going to have to realize. They're going to have to start taking some pay cuts. Right? They're going to, in AAV, they're going to have to take some pay cuts. Oh, the Rockets pulled their goalie with 6:19 left. They need 3 goals. That's too early to me. All right? Come on, Thunderbirds. Just play keep away if you have to. Play keep away. I think that's too early. Even down 3, I wouldn't have done it until the 4-minute mark. I think it's way too early. That I disagree with, Shackle. That I disagree with. No, I don't think you should have put him in Game 6. I think Husso was the right guy to put in Game 6. Right? You can't take a goalie that's that cold and put him in a situation like that. Wow, 5:17 to go, and wow, and Lindgren just made a good save. Mike's looking at I need a new jersey for next year, and I have a Steen jersey from the Cup year. My luck in any sport is I buy the jersey and then they leave. Well, then don't. And looking at a Perron jersey, well, then don't buy the Perron jersey until he stays. I kind of pretty much sure that he wants to stay. I'm pretty much sure he wants to stay. Right? I do. Husso was the best we had to offer after Bennington was intentionally taken out by Kadri. I kind of agree with that. And I'm not going to get into the Kadri thing. I've already, I'm having dreams about that now. So I don't need any more of those rotten dreams. Right? Looks like they're about ready to come back for the second. And there's only about 5 minutes left in this one. So maybe I'll stay on through the second. Let's see if Tampa can score again, then I will stay on. I could see that goes down a little bit. At some point he may see his name in the rafters, so that could be worth a little bit of moolah. That could be worth a little bit of moolah. Yeah, I agree. Ryan. I like this guy that's calling. I've tried to get him on the show, but he hasn't responded. He's been on other people's show. Yes, they are. Well, I think that the music. I don't think it's going to be all rap. I think it'll be bass, more bass than you're probably used to. But I'd hold off on that. I'd give him a little bit of talk. Why trade him? No one trades rights, and you get nothing for rights. He's a unrestricted free agent on July 1st, I think it is. I would love to have Kadri on this show. There's no way that would ever happen. Right? That was no way that would ever happen. All right? But I will say this, and I'll talk about this in a second. I'm going to say something that some people may or may not like, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit after the Springfield goes. And it's about some of the authors out there, right? I read an article by somebody, and I can't believe that their editors even put it out there, to be honest with you. And I know it upset people that I made the comments I made, but and I don't think that type of music, and I've heard about it. See, I have a press pass for St. Louis City, and that might be something that we can bring up. I have a press conference with St. Louis City tomorrow, And that might be something we can bring up with the with their media director, right? Maybe I can bring that up. You bring up a good point. Maybe I can bring that up. Some of the concerns, right? Well, I appreciate that. I try to. Vavilevsky just made a good, solid save there. It's still 3-1 Colorado with 17:56 to go. Laval's up 3-0 at 3:51. 6-on-5. Bitten got it out of the zone. I like Bitten. I really do. I know he's a career AHL guy, but he deserves a look, I think. I think you're going to see a lot of him in the preseason. This is where you gotta, when they're playing like that, you can't go down the board. You gotta go through the middle. Alexander blocked by Alexander for out of play, so another face-off. 3:20 to go. I'm watching two games at once, guys. I'm watching two games at once. Right? John, that's a good point, and I'll bring it up. They're not trying. They're not trying to make it 4-0. They're just trying to keep the puck out of the zone. That's it. So I give them some credit for that. I mean, Tampa's playing strong too. I got to hand it to them. I see what they're doing, but every time they turn around, somebody's on them. They can't seem to. It seems like there's 7 Avalanche on the ice instead of 5. Right? There's 7 Avalanche on instead of 5. Right? And they're right there. Absolute. That's interference. After the puck plays, he hits Hagel. I can't see who it is. Number 3. I got to learn my numbers. Hits Hagel, and the puck's already gone. That's interference. That's the definition of interference. Right? He didn't even set that hit up until after. He knew the puck was gone. Right? I think Tampa's got to start doing what Colorado's doing and hitting them even when the puck is gone. Right? I mean, force him to call it both ways. That's what you got to do. 2:32 to go in the third. 2.5 minutes. I remember our Colorado guy Vince telling me how great the minor league system was for the Avalanche, and where are they at right now? They got knocked out of the playoffs in the first round, I think. Right? Ooh, Maroon's pissed. That's good. Get Maroon upset. Get Maroon upset, but don't get him in the box. Get Maroon upset. Come on, Maroon. Icing. 2:12 left. No, looks like Maroon's going in the box. Yep. Damn. Come on, Patty. But that's I didn't see the penalty, but that's what it is. I mean, they're already frustrated because of the way. Oh no, 4-on-4. There we go. They got something right for a change. Oh no, that was wow. Pat Maroon got absolutely cross-checked in the back, and he went back at him, and they both got it. That shouldn't have been. Wow. 2 minutes 11 seconds. Looks like there's a timeout for Laval. I'm not sure where the there's another holding the stick not called. They need to absolutely start calling this holding the stick. All right, they call it hooking instead of holding the stick, when 9 times out of 10 it's holding the stick. They're not letting the Rockets do anything with the puck. Many people say they hate the show for that reason. They hate my show? They do, they do. Oh, the live game show, okay. I'm doing the best I can. I'm not that good, man. I'm just doing what I can. There are some not happy players right now with the refs. 106 remained, up 3-0. Looks like Chucky's gonna get a oh wow, and that's not a dangerous play? Wow. They're not calling the dangerous wow. I'm talking about the finals here. Come on, Tampa. Take it out, slow it down. One minute to go. Joshua had a chance. That's it. 4-0. Joshua scores. The Springfield Blues, well, Springfield Thunder Blues, are going to the Cadler Cup Finals against former Blues affiliate, the Chicago Wolves. Very, very interesting. They are happy in Springfield. All right. That was Joshua that put the nail in the coffin. Right? Joshua put that nail in the coffin. Hey, Shackle. Joshua, absolutely. Put that nail in the coffin. Actually, I wasn't live. Here we go. Now I'm live. There's 32 seconds left. It's 4-0. It's basically over. They put the goalie back in. Well, hey, here's what I was talking about, right? And you know what, guys, do me a favor. When you go out, if you're going to share an article, don't just share it from the title. Read it first. Or know who the author is, and you trust that author, and then share it. Like I would share, I automatically share stuff from the Post-Dispatch. I trust those guys. I don't share stuff from Lou Coric. I don't share stuff from Jeremy Rutherford. Jeremy Rutherford charges for his stuff. Lou Coric, look, I like the guy, but he said some things here, and he's done some things that make me question him. And I'm not going to get into it. It's personal a little bit, and I admit that. See, I can admit when shit's personal. I can admit that, right? But there was an article that was released by St. Louis Game Time. I have no clue how the editors released that article. None. I'm reading the article, and the title of the article and what's in the article are two different things. The author asks a question in the title and never answers it. And in fact, the author doesn't put anything in that article that's worth reading. Right? I would never release something like that. I have articles that writers have written me that I didn't release. Just didn't feel it was there. Or, so that happens. I've had articles that I've written for others that weren't released or were edited where something I thought was very important was taken out. Right? Um, so that was the way I felt about it. Oh, it looks like Springfield got away. Oh no, uh, Avalanche got away with 6 men on ice again. Wow, I think that was the Avalanche. Was it the Avalanche? Anybody see? Was that the Avalanche that got away with that? How many times have they gotten away with that this postseason? 6, 7, 8? Yeah, I think it was them. Right? They get away with it all the time. All the time. Unreal. Oh, it was called. Okay. Oh, Tampa Bay's on a power play. Okay. Yeah, it looked like they didn't call it again. Wow, they finally figured out how to call it. Now let's hope Tampa can get something going. There's you go. Another stick that goes in. Yeah, Vasilevskiy got to get back there. He's got to do more with the puck instead of just touch it. Oh, Emily has the huge necklace. Okay. I know Hefner is not a fan of the female reporters there. I know that. Look, when you read an article, make sure you read it, and before you share it, make sure it's a worthwhile article. I mean, even if you don't like my stuff's worthwhile, don't share it. I say that, but some of the stuff that gets written out there, and it's no wonder that we have such a hard time trying to become journalists because of crap like that. Right? Because of crap like that. It is, and the person that wrote the article, I know that they have a journalism degree. I don't, and I can write better than that. That was second grade English, second grade writing. That's all it was, and it was as bad as can be. Ask a question in the title and don't answer it. Right? Made 0 sense to me. 0 sense. Right? Hopefully none of my articles are that bad. I really do. But I am going to work on a couple. I got my rules one started, and then I want to work on this one about reload or rebuild, because you got to look at you can't just look short-sighted, and that could be Shackle. That could be a little bit of the what do you call it? The elevation taking effect. Okay, now you play that puck. There you go. That's what you do. That was offsides. That was offsides. That I saw. But see, that's how you get through that. Goalie plays the puck. That's absolutely how you get through that. The goalie plays the puck. Well, I'm proud of them. Oh, you see the necklace these guys are wearing, the big old Thunderbird necklaces that they're wearing for the Thunder Blues. I like it. Witkowski, that's the guy we picked up in the Letty trade. Okay. There we go. Oh, now that was a nice entry by Tampa, and a wasted shot. That was a wasted shot. That you got to get it set up. Right? You absolutely have to get it set up. Springfield Blues. James, the real deal, Neil. This is probably his last his last, push. You got to take what you can, man. Got to take what you can. This is probably it for him. They're bringing out the little trophy. Yay, they get a trophy. I should still be here, Shackle. No problem. I got it on. I'm watching it. Right? It's I want to see. I want to see who the home team is going to be. I think we will be ahead of the Wolves. Right? These are the only 3 games that we've lost in the playoffs. The 3 games that we lost against Ravel, and then I think if you look at the Wolves, they've only lost 3 games. So this is going to be an interesting series, right? Very interesting series. And I think it's great that the Blues are going to have a chance to have a team get to there again. I really do. Right? It's been a while since the Blues have had their minor league affiliate get there. I think the last time was the Peoria Rivermen. Right? And that was with I think the only time that the Rivermen won the cup was with Twister and them. Twist and Kelly Chase and all those and Bobby. Right? You know what, that girl looks tiny. They got Cross standing with her. I know he's on skates, but like she doesn't even come up to his armpits. Right? She didn't even come up to his armpits. They're all coming around. I don't know if that's the owner or something like that. So yeah. He is teeny tiny. Come on, Tampa. Get out and get something going. Oh my goodness. I will probably stay with this through the second period of this one, but after that, I don't think I'll stay on. I mean, there's only seven of you watching, so I mean, I appreciate all of you. I absolutely do. Jason Nichols and Charles Jenkins and Chris Shockey, Tammy Pemberton, Brad Pond, John Hefner, all you guys that stay with me, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Now the Thunderbirds are saluting their fans as they're getting, now the Calder Cup's coming. I'm not sure when it's going to be. That'll probably get released soon. Let's see here. Let's see. What am I looking for? There we go. Playoff bracket. See if they've got it set up yet. Oh, the way it looks like, the Springfield Thunderbirds. Nope. Looks like the home team on this one is going to be the Rockets. Or the Wolves. It looks like the Wolves will be the home team. All right. I'd have to look at. I have to look at the standings to see. Let me see here. Okay, regular season. Springfield was second in their division. They had 95 points. Oh, they played 76 games. The Checkers only played 72. So they had a 6. Oh, they both. Oh, wow. See that they got it in. Wow, I don't see how Springfield should have been the lead in that division. Absolutely, they should have. Well, I guess that's the way they do it. I don't know what. Well, regulation win. That's probably their first tiebreaker. Let's see. The Chicago Wolves had 110 points. So yeah. So the Wolves are definitely going to be the home team, and the Rockets. This will be the first time they've been the away team. Right? Did they? No. Is the score still 3-1? I can't tell. Looks so. Let's see. I can post. Yep, still 3-1. Tampa is not getting a lot of shots this period, that's for sure. I mean, they've only got 12 shots in the game. 12-19. Game summary. Wow, shots. Both teams have 4 shots. This period, Tampa was outshot 15-8 in the first. Again, if Colorado's going to win this, I want them to win it in a sweep. And the reason I say that, because it just tells you how close the Blues actually are to winning a cup. It really does. The Blues are a lot closer to winning a cup than you think. Right? And that's something that's important for me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to do that on you. Well, like I said, I think I'll stay through the period here. See see if anybody else joins me. I doubt it. I think I got all that's going to join me. God, just think if they win this, how insufferable Avs fans will be. Right, but with them losing everybody next year, when this team starts losing, I want to see how fast that stadium empties. Right, I really do. I want to see how fast that stadium empties and how quickly those tickets are up for sale. Because this is not a good fan base, not even close. Right, not even close. Right, when their team doesn't win, they don't show up. And to me, they're a junk franchise. Right, they got a junk owner, and the team is set up this way. Right, and that's what's bad is the players don't even realize that that's how they're set up. You know, I've seen that Matthew Stafford commercial lately, and he's all smiling about winning the Super Bowl with the Rams. But oh yes, way to go, Platt! Nice goal. Oh wow, now that's how you play hockey. That is absolutely how you play hockey. Oh, nice, nice. Just nice give and go. Nice give and go. Kucherov over to Platt, and Platt was just right there. And he originally gave it to Kucherov right as he came in. That was sweet. Very, very sweet. And he used Kemper against himself. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. I like it. Like it, I like it, I like it. Oh, Tampa's got a little bit of a run going here now. Maybe they got their legs under them. Right? Don't give up on this. Play the kind of hockey we know. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. No, tipped. Tampa's got some life. You gotta love hockey and momentum, how quickly it will shift. Right? How amazingly quick it will shift. I mean, it doesn't even take a goal sometimes. High game. Way to go, Sergachev. There we go. The momentum has moved. Now I may stay on. I'm a little excited now. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No, no, no. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's go. Oh, nice. Nice goal. Oh, just beat Kemper. Beat Kemper like a rented mule. Right? Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah, they're showing. I don't think it was deflected. I think it just beat him. I think it just beat him. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it from here to there. Don't let that momentum swing. Oh, nice save, Vasilevsky. This is what the Avalanche haven't faced, is a goalie that can do what he's doing right now. Right? He's not worried. He doesn't get, he knows his team is going to come back for him, so he's going to keep making the saves and keep making the saves, and he's not going to put too much on himself. Right? He is absolutely not going to put too much on himself, and that's the difference. That's what Husso did. Husso tried to take on too much. Bennington tried to take, all the goalies that they have, they tried to take on too much. I am absolutely impressed by what we're seeing right now. Oh man, come on. Come on, Tampa. Let's take them completely out of it. Rockets defused, mission complete. Even Tim Peel thinks this is going to be a great series. Oh wow. Score is 3-3. We have a 3-3 tie. Right? That was the momentum in hockey can shift quick. Quick. It doesn't take much. Glad to see you back, Ashley. I thought you were upset with me for the R-rated talk earlier. Oh, tonight and tonight is um Star Wars and Marvel night. All right, got to watch a little Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan. Reinstate Tim Peel. I think Tim is happy with where he's at right now, to be honest with you. Oh, I've heard her curse too, but I wasn't. It wasn't cursing that I was doing. I think it was the style of my language. See if I can get somebody to join me. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Go see if we get somebody. Um, Hopefully, momentum changes their cards. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he'd already set up to retire. I really do. I'm happy with this. Michael. Well, before I could say one goal lead with Kemper is nothing. Tie game. Yep. Yeah, Tim is enjoying life right now, and I know now. I know for a fact. Oh, I know he is. I see. I've talked to Tim. I have a slight friendship with him. Shockey loves me. Oh, the scoreboard is or the glass. Something's wrong with the glass, so they're working on it. Avs fans beating on it because they don't know how to. The Avs fans are just God there. Is there a worse fan base? Is there a worse fan base? I really can't think of one. Right? I can't think of one. And who does this help? This helps the Avs. It takes the momentum away. Right? Stuff like this should be a penalty. You know, Ashley, I would normally say that, but I've gotten to know some Boston fans now, and I kind of starting to like them. So, you know, we've had Maddie on. Have had my bud from Oscar Mike Radio. I'm starting to get some Boston fans there that are making me feel a little bit better, right? Trashville, yeah, they're fans, but I actually put the Avalanche fans right there with them, if not higher. Right there with them, if not higher. Tampa's playing their game now, and I like it. But see, now this slowdown has given some momentum to the Avs, and that's that's why hockey momentum. It's not always a goal that changes momentum. It can be something as simple as a penalty. It can be a puck out of the rink. It can be broken glass. There's a lot of things that can change the momentum. That can take momentum away from a team. Um, Too many men on the ice will kill momentum, right? Broken stick, right? Definitely kill momentum. There you go. Nice clear. Nice clear. Nice clear. Nice, clear. Fan base I like the best other than the Blues is the Wild and the Rangers. Yeah, I like the Wild. I think are one of the better fan bases. I actually like the Kings fan base. I don't like the Sharks fan base. I we can talk fan bases later, especially in the off season. But for me, the when it comes to just a bad fan base, the Avalanche, just the way they are, that their fans are, the fact that you go back and you look at some of their attendance numbers, and they're the lowest in the league when the team isn't winning. Bazzi just made a great save there. Great save. Right. Even Chicago's fan base isn't as bad as a lot of people give them for. I mean, they're our rivals, so we just hate them anyway. But they actually have a pretty interesting fan base. I'll give them that. Right. And then we got Windy, and we all love Windy. Yeah, that's true. But Dallas is one of them. That's not a fan base thing. That's got more to do with just and that might be the team on the ice right now. It's got some ownership. They've got some ownership issues there, right? I know it's hard to go watch. It's pay that money to go see your team lose. I know it is. I've done it. I went and seen games in '08 when we were just losing. I seen two games. One game I sat in the all inclusive seats there, and then another game I sat down on the blue line, and we tied. I think we won one game and lost the other one. And it's hard with that. It's hard to see a loss. And then like during 18, 18, 19, some of those games I saw, the Pittsburgh game. Oh, what a save. What a save. Bazzi is on fire. Bazzi is on fire. Now that's how you change momentum. A good, solid save, right? Let him come in, let him take those shots, but let him not get anything because your goalie's making the stops. That puts everything your way because they're pushing. One mistake, and that puck's going the other way. Keep it. There you go. Good little. See, right out of the zone. Nice. That's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. Offsides. Wow, this game has shifted momentum, right? Oh, Vazzy just got that stick in there and said, nope. Oh, yeah. Nice stick check. You don't see that often. Good angle on it. Oh, he's got a perfect angle. Yep. Ramp it right by him. Wow, that is beautiful. We need to send Lana to more games there, John. Come on, boys. What are you doing? Come on, boys. Let's go, Blues. Let's go, Tampa. Tampa, Lightning. Go Bolts. Go Bolts. Yeah, I'm getting excited a little bit. This is going to be a fun one to watch now. They've changed it. The Tampa has changed it. I think Tampa has started playing their game. They're not letting Colorado control the puck or use that speed. And when they do have it, they're supporting Vasilevsky, and Vasilevsky's doing the things like that. Vasilevsky's a brick wall, right? Where's Connor McDavid now? Where's Connor McDavid now? Come on, Connor. This is what I thought. This is the game I thought we were going to get, not what we got in the first period. To be honest with you, this is the game I thought we were going to get, and this is nice. Springfield Thunderbirds are your AHL Eastern Conference champs. Trying to see if anybody's out here. Just checking things out a little bit. I am excited for this. I'm a little excited now seeing what we're seeing. There's 26 seconds left in the second, and Tampa's doing what they need to do. Vazzy's being Vazzy. And a quick whistle, of course. Right? Of course. I could get Lance on here today. That would be fun. I'd enjoyed having Lance. Just doing what I can, my friends. Just doing what I can. I'm trying to see this. Oh, second's over. Looks like Canada won the women's international ice hockey under 18 worlds against the U.S. The U.S. juniors, I think the junior tournament's going on now, actually. I know Hefner put something in the group about that earlier. I agree with that. I hope not. I'm all for Patty getting that 4-peat. I really am. God, he's only making a little over $1 million. He's not. It's not. It's a contract that if somebody wanted to sign him for some money, he could get signed away. I don't know what. I mean, I think when it comes down to it, to be honest, it's all going to come down to what Tampa wants to do. If I'm Tampa, I'm going to do what's going to be best for Tampa, right? And I think that's what Maroon's going to do. What's best for that there. Hey, Golf King, how you doing? Good to see you there, buddy. Good to see you. So let's see. I can look at Maroon's contract here real quick. Let's see. Patty Maroon. He signed for $1 million. That's it. $1 million through 23, 24. So this year and next year. Or no, next 2 years. 22, 23, 23, 24. So he's set. He's not going anywhere. Right? He's not going anywhere. Oh wow. I mean, they've got some contracts that they're going to have to deal with. I know that. Uh I think even right now they're over the cap as of right now. With the players they have, even losing 3, they're over the cap for next year. Right? They're going to have to do some stuff. Right? They are absolutely over the cap. That's why they traded for Brent Seabrook to get that contract, that $6 million contract to help put it into some spot, right? and I think he goes off after next year. I'm not sure how long that contract's for. Right? So that's where, I mean, they're in some serious trouble cap wise. Yeah, I think they're in some serious trouble cap wise. Right? I'm calling it he four Pete's and one back St. Louis and fight. Nah, I don't think he comes back to St. Louis. Right? I don't. I really don't. I sorry. You know, I get where you're going, but I just don't see it. Right? I don't think it's where St. Louis wants to go. Right? I think I think St. Louis wants to get younger, and and that's what they're going to do. They're going to get younger. So, right? How many we got watching me? Is it worth me staying on? 12. So, not bad. We got 7 on YouTube, and 5 on Facebook. I appreciate all of that. I really do. So let's take a roll call. Who's here? Say yo. If you're here, say yo. Come on. Don't hide about it. If you're here, say yo. What about the other team? What are you talking about there? Well, the Avalanche, they've got 12 unrestricted free agents, right? Jeff! Mad Jeff is here. Ashley's here. Mad Jeff is here. Who else is here? That's 2. Got 13 watching. I want all 13 of you to say something. Come on, guys. Come on. Golf King. Jason Nichols, James Bradley. James, how you doing, my friend? How are you? Welcome to the show, yo. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. We got Hefner 5, right? No, that's 6. Hefner is 6. I'm not sure what that means there, Hef. Not sure what you're talking about there, bud. That pass was sweet. That pass to Palat was just sweet. Yeah, I mean, good move. Well, I got half of you. Come on, where's the other half? Don't hide. Say hi. Dave Gills. I don't think I've ever seen Dave before. Well, thank you, Dave. Welcome to the show. I mean, it's not as good as it normally is because I'm just talking, but welcome to the show. Greatly appreciate you showing up. I'm Guy the Y Blues fan, and this is the Blue Note Fan Report for the show that's by a fan, for the fan, and got to know all about you, the fan. All right? There you go, Golf King. I'm with you. There was a concert planned for Friday night at Ball, been canceled. Oh, wow. But then why didn't they do it on Thursday? Why not? And why not play on Thursday? I don't know. I don't know why they didn't play on Thursday. It's just, to wait. The Friday night is still happening. Well, they probably canceled it, but they've got. I don't know. I'm thinking that. I don't know. Then why not play on Friday night? Because they moved it to Saturday. I think that concert's still going to go, right? And then they'll do the ice after the concert. They break it down and then put the ice up. I know it only takes about 8 hours to put the ice up. I have the ice guy. I'm hoping he'll come back on the show. I know that our enemy of the show has gotten to a bunch of people and prevented me from getting people on the show by saying I did something I didn't, but that's just who the enemy of the show is. So, my enemy, Jeff. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. What else we got? What else you got? I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay on. Because there's like a bunch of other guys doing this, right? And it's okay. I'm having fun doing it, but at the same time, my voice gets a little dry, and I've been on a little over 2 hours now. I really do wish we had enough that I could start doing a live 4-hour show daily. Daily afternoon, like drive time hockey show. I'd love to do that, but just not enough interest. Right? I'd have to get hundreds of people watching me to do that. But we aren't watching the other guy. Okay, Ashley, that's a fair point. Fair point. She's fair point. The human is nuttier than the squirrel. I guess. No, I just looked it up. Some country singer canceled show yesterday. Okay, but that they're not going to reschedule that. Or in my case, listening. Well, I appreciate you, Ash. I really do. Right? I had a bad uh, experience door dashing the other day. So I've kind of paused on that for a while. I got sent on a 50-minute run there and back for $13. Right? And it was just way too much for me. I had to take a break. I really did. Right? That's what Bite Squad used to do to me. Send me on these long runs where I wouldn't make any money. Someone orders something across the island and gives you a $3 tip. That's stupid. That's just freaking stupid. In my eyes. You can't do that. Right? You cannot do that. Let's see. Let's see here. October 16th, Kevin Hart's going to be there. That's tomorrow, right? Yeah. That's got a little bit to do with it. Right? That might have a little bit to do with it. Yeah, they pushed it to Saturday. I don't see who canceled. Oh, rescheduled. Here we go. Chris Stapleton might have been who you were talking about rescheduling his show. Let me see here real quick. I'm looking it up. No, they're not putting why it was. No, it just took me to Ticketmaster. Not what I wanted to go to. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's see. No, they don't. I mean, they give you an idea of distance, but when you have to you only have a minute to take an order, and when you're driving, you sometimes you just got to take it, and it looked like it was a decent order. I just didn't get to see the miles, and it's so small on my phone. Yeah, told me it was 2.3, but it ended up being 17. Yeah, I've been there. Well, I don't see that here. I mean, it only gives you a minute, right? And I started doing Uber, and I liked Uber, but that's even quicker. You got like 20 seconds to accept some of those, right? Nickels being nickels again, I guess. Well, yeah, I mean, I try and do that, but they hold your whether or not you accept orders against you. So I try not to. But like, I won't take if I did it, I won't take anything under a almost a $10 order now, right? Because it doesn't make any sense. Some of these orders don't make sense. Definitely won't take a $3 or $4 order because people don't tip, right? People don't tip, and actually, I was surprised with my first couple of Uber runs, I didn't get many tips. Right. And the fact that I did get the same thing with Uber where I got sent to the other side of the island to do a pickup. And, but it ended up a lot different. It was an older lady, it wasn't food. So it was an older lady. It was a good conversation. I would have hoped that she would have tipped me, but she didn't. So it is what it is, right? Right. Trying to look at see if my money, if I got back tipped. Nope. But I made in 6 hours with Uber, 6 hours 20 minutes. I did 16 trips. I made $137, which is better than what I made on that. 11% acceptance rate, and they just make me schedule my dashes. Well, see, that's the thing. It shouldn't be that way. You're not an employee. You shouldn't be forced to take it or have it taken against you when you get orders that do not make you money. That's their responsibility, right? That's their. And then when I called them about it, they told me tough. They told me tough, right? $13 for a 50-minute for a 22-mile drive. You lose money. I think people everywhere are cheap, to be honest with you. My completion rating's up. That's like 99%, right? Unfortunately, like the rest of the world, are the ones picking up all the good tips. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and say that or why I was bringing up my 11%. To me, I just like to see that. And then, I got rated a 1, and I got rated a 1 because of something that wasn't my fault, yet they wouldn't take it off. So, they sent me on an order. A lady from New York ordered for a lady who didn't even know about it, and there was no way for me to get in the building. It took me 15 minutes to get in the building, so the other guy's food got cold. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. I could have just left the food there, left it there, right? For an invalid lady to pick up, but I didn't. So that's what it's there, right? That's why it is what it. Well, with DoorDash, I was not making enough money to me. I wasn't making enough. I was only making $14-15 an hour, and that's not. You got to be making $20 an hour with these wraps to make money, right? Because you got to remember, 30% of this is going to go to your taxes, right? 30% goes to your taxes. Yep. That is a true statement, Shackle. An absolute true statement. Absolute true statement. Let's maybe we'll do a little trivia time here. Trivia time. Right? Name here we go. Name the last team in the NHL to fold. What is the last NHL team to fold? And I actually think that this might be the last pro sports team to fold. I could be wrong, but I think it is the last. And I'm talking major sports, not like the XFL or MLS or that. I'm talking major sports: hockey, baseball, football, soccer. That though I think soccer may have had one. No, the Thrashers did not fold. Not the Thrashers. Not the Thrashers. Good guess though. The Yankees. They should. Right? They've been around a while. Nope, they haven't yet, but they're getting close. Come on, somebody knows the answer to this. Come on, somebody knows the answer to this. Somebody does. Come on, guys. One of you smartasses out there knows it. Ah! No, actually. I don't think so. You might be right, but I don't think so. May have to look something up. I may have to look something up. May have to look something up. Nope, it was not them. It was not them. Right? I thought it was, but it wasn't. Not them. Wasn't the Rockies. The game is back on. None of those teams folded. Quebec didn't fold. I'm not talking about moving. I'm talking about folded. The team no longer exists. Right? Completely gone. Players went to other teams. Right? Didn't move. The franchise no longer exists. We've talked about it before on the show. If you've been around the show a while, you should remember it. Oh wow, that was a close one. Just missed getting that under the bar. Colton did. Come on, Avs. Yeah, he's upset at himself. Nope, not the. That's way back. This team was before that. The Eagles were in the 20s. This happened in the, I want to say the mid 70s. Yes, happened in the mid 70s. Right, but this team came into existence in the early 60s. Team was in two different leagues. There we go. There we go. The California Golden Seals. They started as a WHL team, were brought into the NHL as expansion, ended up changing their name a couple of times while they were in the Oakland area, and then they moved to Cleveland, became the Cleveland Barons, and then in 1976, they folded and their team players went mainly to Minnesota. All right, there we go. So there you go. The Barons or the Seals. Yep. I would accept it either one. Well, I wasn't sure about the Rockies. I wasn't sure about that, but I kind of thought the Rockies were a WHL team. I don't think the Rockies were ever in the NHL. Right? The last team to fold in the NHL, and that's why the Blues became the last team of expansion to win a cup, even though the Seals never did. As soon as Shockey said it, I knew he was right. You get this, Shockey. There you go. There's your prize, Shock. By the way, Shock, hopefully you're keeping my presence alive with Delta, that they don't all hate me and they still think of me as a team member. I hope. Or you're probably getting ready to move up to Charlie, so everybody will forget about me. Oh, I heard the president of the Warriors just had a new baby. Congratulations to him. Right? The white skates. Yep. What a wild look. Yep. Shockley, you get your name pronounced correctly. Nope, Shockley, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pronounce it wrong. That's just who I am. I think he likes it better. I think he likes my pronunciation better. Ask him. Right? They got Shackled and Shockey. Let's see. So I'm going to mess them all up. There's Colorado moving the puck around, trying to be Colorado, and Vazzy's just there. Vazzy's just there. Trying to see if the AHL is going to update when they're going. Oh, here we go. So game 1 is Sunday in Chicago. Game 2 is Monday in Chicago. Games 3, 4, and 5, if necessary, are Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday in Springfield. So Chicago's the home team. Oh. Yeah, I know, just used to it, like shots. Yeah, shock, I get it, man. I do. I do. I mean, like I got called Ben a lot. All right, I got called Ben a lot. Just we nickname it in the Navy, and especially if you got a long name, you're getting a nickname. Any Polish name is getting called Ski. Any of them, right? That's just the way we are. Smits or Smitties. Ski. Anybody with a Polish name is Ski. Just it's just the way it is. Names get shortened. How it works. Now there's the same type of trip, and you don't call it there. The exact same type of trip, and you don't call it. I just saw the same type of trip that got called for on Tampa, not get called on the Avalanche, right? And they know it. I think they know it. I think they're getting upset, and it's frustrating them that they're not getting these calls, the same calls that were called earlier. I think it was on Maroon. I think it was Maroon that got tripped, but he was trying to go around and he falls down. He falls down because the stick's right across his legs, but they don't call that. Oh, no, you get added to it. You get called Jonesy. Jonesy. Joneses or Jonesies, Smiths or Smitties. Out of play. They're pounding Kemper right now. All right, they're starting to get shots on him. Right? People ask me how to pronounce my name and said it's Ben and Sing, and I don't do either. Right? I wonder if we're going to get an overtime game in our first in the Stanley Cup here in game 1. How many overtimes? I think we had 2 overtime games. One? No, we had 1 or 2 in the 19. I think we only had 1. We only had the 1. Game 2, yeah, the Gunderson, boom, boom. First overtime game we ever won. First game we ever won in the finals. Oh, nice keep in. Tampa is doing good. I like what Tampa's doing now. They finally done what others couldn't do. Right? They are taking this game to the Avalanche, and they're not playing the Avalanche game. Right? They're not playing the Avalanche game. And that's a good thing. He's been out a while. I don't think a guy that's been out as long as he's going to come up big. I actually think the one I think it's going to be Maroon. It's going to be a lesser known guy. It's not going to be one of the stars. Games like this, it's not a star. It's like Boom Boom, right? It's not a star. Bozak, getting that goal. It's not the stars. Oh, nice save, Vazzy. Wow, wide open net, and he closed it. Close that door before it could be in the back of the net. I just don't understand. I mean, I see this and see, that's the thing. I see all these picks, and that's something that this is why they get away with it. They throw all these picks, which are interference, and they don't get called. Well, of course they're going to keep doing it, and because they throw these picks, it allows them to play the way they're playing, right? That's why they're in where they shouldn't be. I think that's it. I keep seeing all these picks that they're throwing, right? I constantly see it. Oh, another good one there. Bazzi right there. Oh, wow. Point just got smacked in the nose. And they got high stick. There we go. I'm surprised they don't call this back for they may look at this, though. It might have been follow through. Or they call it roughing. That's what they did against the Blues. It was a follow through, so they couldn't get him for that, so they called it roughing. Oh, no, Avalanche in the box. High stick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That wasn't a follow through. He whacked him right in the nose. Whacked him right in the nose. Absolutely. Brought his stick right up to him. Hit him right in the nose. Right in the nose. As he's shutting the door. Really, really good, solid play right now by them. Connor in the box. 2 minutes. Oh, nice shot. You know what? I think that 4 minute power play, it shouldn't just be blood. They should look at, the style of the high stick. Like that, to me, is just as bad as drawing blood. I mean, because he just whacked him. He just took a stick up and whacked him. Right? It wasn't, just something where I hit it. No, he just, didn't have control of my stick or something like that. No, he knew what he was doing. He absolutely knew what he was doing. He just whacked him in the nose. That's why I think they should look at that. It shouldn't just be a 4 minute if they draw blood. There was another pick that they go to set, and Tampa got through it. Tampa knew it was coming, so they passed through it. Oh. Tampa's having a little issue on the power play, but they're setting picks. They're constantly. There we go, Vazzy. Do it. Do it to it, baby. There they go, setting picks, and Tampa's starting to figure it out. I like that. I like what I'm seeing from Tampa. They're setting it up. They're figuring it out here. Right? Kucherov couldn't get it through. That's going to be cleared. I agree with that. God, I can't stand to hear Avalanche fans cheer. I mean, they cheer for anything that goes Avalanche way. We stole the puck! Yay! We got a penalty! Yay! Our guy hurt somebody! Yay! Yeah. Not an Avalanche fan at all. Oh wow! I mean, Tampa's taking it to them. Tampa's just getting it. They got a good cycle going now, and that's something that Colorado does not defend well. Good job staying on the puck, Hagel. That was not a good clear. They are not getting outplayed. I don't see that, McDavid. I do not see that at all. Right? I actually see them. I'm sorry, I don't see that. Uh, I can't. I don't see it. I really don't. I see Tampa moving the puck. I see him getting on. So what? Who gives a shit? Most of the shots are coming from long and don't matter. Shots don't mean shit to me. really, shots don't mean shit. You can take a shot from the red line. A shot is any puck that would have gone in the net if the goalie didn't stop it. That's what a shot is. If you want to look at this attempt-wise, okay? So 46. I'm shitty with math. Let's look at total attempts. 30, 16 plus 13. So 59 attempts to 3 plus 19, 8 to 50. So it's close, right? So you're talking 9 different. And again, Tampa's had 13 shots missed the net. Or no, Colorado's had 13 shots completely miss. And Colorado's and pardon me, Tampa's had 8. Tampa's had 24 of their shots blocked, where only 17 have been of their shots. Where Colorado's only had 17 blocks. So, when it comes to attempts, I think it's a lot closer. Right now, it went up to 60, so... Actually, so it went up to 60 to 51. So there's just 9 difference in the attempts, and I think that's more important is the attempts, right? And I don't know about them having 9 grade A chances. Well, that was the first part. That was early. That's not now, right? I'm telling you now, they're not. Right? I don't know. I'm telling you right now. I see this game as more in Colorado's favor, or more in the Tampa's favor. And I'm sorry, like I've seen like 4 or 5 times now, Vasilevsky play that puck, and it's changing the. No, that was actually interference. It should have been called, but. Yeah, I'm sorry. Right now, I do not see them getting outplayed. I don't see it. I actually think that for the most part, Tampa's staying even with them, if not playing better, and especially the fact that they've got goals. Took McKinnon down. Well, guys, as I can see, you're falling off, and I'm getting kind of tired now. We're almost at 3 hours, 2.5 hours, almost 2 hours, 40 minutes, and I'm starting to feel it. So you know what, guys? I'm going to call this a night. Thank you so much. I think I'll be back tomorrow. If I do, it'll be later because I got an appointment. But we'll see. I love you all. Thanks for watching the Blue Note Fan Report. Aloha and mahalo.